am here with Shalini. She is part of the group that wrote the chapter on STEM women's career challenges. And without challenges, we can't have solutions. So career challenges and possible solutions. The team did an amazing job on their chapter. They went into so much detail. So I'm going to try not to give away too much that's in the chapter. I know Shalini will help me out a bit with that. Shalini, tell us a little bit about your job and what do you do on a daily basis? What's it like being in STEM?
First of all, thank you, Sanya, to have me here on this platform
Yeah.
and for this particular opportunity to write the book chapter. And it was really a great journey for all of us. I want to say that not everybody is here right now who all contributed for this chapter, but they really would have enjoyed being here and they really loved writing the chapter. So thank you from all of us.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
From our side. Yeah. So about your question. So currently I am a postdoc student at Weizmann Institute of Science in Israel. And I've recently completed my Ph.D. from IIT Bombay, where I was working on diagnosis and prognosis of vivax malaria in Indian population.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Congratulations on that. I know that's a lot of work.
Thank you so much.
A lot of sleepless nights too, but it's a lot. So congratulations on getting your PhD. So proud of you. I know the team is as well. So we are very happy that you're with us and you're sharing your knowledge with us. So tell us a little bit, why did the entire team come together to write this amazing chapter? How was that process? Why did you all write this chapter?
Right. So it's actually started like writing this particular chapter has exactly the same reason why I started my own podcast series of Anukarniya. So whenever I see around me, like the struggle of people and as well as of my own, like I felt there are three major challenges that I wanted to acknowledge through the podcast series as well as through the chapter. And that were like, firstly, I would say that it is finding the potential mentor whom we can reach out where we want to go in our life. So even in STEM, we see so many people who are working there out, like on the internet, you can find many people. But if you search for women who are working in STEM, you'll find out that the role models or the people whom you can find as mentor are really less. So that was one of the ideas that I felt is important to showcase all the people who are good in their field, who are reaching somewhere in STEM. They need to come forward and they need to share their stories so that the young people know that whom to go or whom to reach out if they want to seek for a mentorship. Whom to reach out for mentorship. So that was one idea.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Yes. And the second one was even if you have a mentor, then you also need to look after the financial condition of yours, right? So that was another challenge that I personally also felt and the people around me have been facing, that we don't really know about the proper financial scholarships or the financial supports. So we have tried to cover a few of the scholarships in the field of STEM. And I think we have the whole table where you can actually go through and find the scholarships in different areas of STEM, like science, technology, and all. So that is another part.
That was a really good table, by the way.
Thank you. So the team has really worked hard to taking up the whole information from, I don't know where all they have worked on, but it's really great job what our team has done. So, and the last thing what I felt is are the failures that people face. So, like in the social media world, we don't really talk about the failures, right?
We don't.
and in general, we all are taught how to deal with the success, but failure is nothing we have been taught about how to deal with it. So that is a part that I feel that should be taught younger generation. So these are the three main motivations with which I started. And along the journey, I found like-minded people who came together, who volunteered to help in contribution of this particular chapter from idea to reality. So here we are.
Oh my gosh, you all did an amazing job with the chapter. Just saying that again because
Thank
it
you.
was so detailed, and like that table that you all did, I was like, wow, they put a lot of work into this. And there's so many solutions in that chapter, like having the career gap, after you've left to, start your family and come back into the world of work. So try not to give out too much of the chapter, but it's definitely a very, very well written and well-researched chapter because the team did an amazing job. And just going back to what you said before, having that mentor, or I think even having somebody that you can identify with, I think that is one of the main things that a lot of the young people may not have or may not be aware of. I know when I was growing up, though, I didn't have anybody else, and I'm like, okay, well, we need to change this. So let's get it started.
And you're doing a great job.
I'm trying. But good people from your team, helping you along the way. Last, but I want to ask you, what would you say to other people to actually inspire them into the field of STEM? Because like you said, and in the chapter we talk about, there are so many different fields. There's so many different things that you can do with technology, with science, with maths, with everything, anything that you're curious about, actually. So what would you say to actually inspire other people to join the field of STEM, or like you all talked about in the chapter, get back into it after leaving it? Just, how would you do that?
Yeah, that's actually a very tough question for me
Oh,
personally.
yes, at this
because
time of the morning.
because I feel that I don't have any specific word for inspiring anyone, but I personally feel that science is a field that has something that keeps you going. Like every day you wake up, you are curious to know what has happened to what all experiments you thought about, what ideas you are getting, whether you can really apply those and whether those will work or not. So it's like you're talking to the nature, and nature is giving back the replies in terms of the results. So it's something like very curious thing, and it keeps you on your toes.
It
So that is
does.
something that keeps me motivated all the ways. But yeah, that's all I can say about science.
But that's a good one though, because I think sometimes we underestimate it or we just downplay it. We get up and we're curious about, oh, like, I mean, I do this all the time. Like I check the weather app multiple times for the day, right? Multiple times a day because it's been crazy weather here. So I'm always checking the weather app, what it looks like, what it doesn't look like. But even that's part of science too. That's part of STEM. Like just having your phone is part of STEM. So you are already part of STEM, even if you did not know it. But it's definitely an amazing field to be in. So many opportunities, so many great things happening. Shalini and the team did an amazing job with their chapter. Look out for the book. The book is going to be dropping in December 2022. Be sure to check out the chapter from this amazing team and very diverse team. I know you all were all in different parts of the world when we put this together. So amazing job. Thank you so much for your time today, Shalini. And
thank you, Sandra.
Look out for the book. Bye.
Bye-bye.